Aona zamalo, unduna ona za umoyo, unduna ona za mtengatenga ndi ntchito, komanso unduna wa zachitetezo. Zokambirana za phungu zipitirira posachedwa apa, and if you are just tuning in, welcome back to this afternoon segment of the live coverage of the first meeting in the 51st session of Parliament. The Speaker's procession is already in the chamber, and deliberations will resume shortly.
General business, item 2C, matter of urgent public importance, understanding order number 14 by Honorable Member from Karabe North.
Thank you so much, honorable members. Honorable members, I now call the honorable member or leader of the House.
Madam Second Deputy Speaker, Madam, I would like to guide that we continue with the debate on the President's address. The issue that you had just communicated will be tackled at some point. So we continue the debate on the President's address. I thank you.
Thank you so much, honorable members. There is a motion. The motion is that we validate the order paper in order to tackle the motion on the President's address. Those of that opinion say aye. Those of the contrary opinion say no. The ayes have it, the motion is carried.
Government business, item 3B, motion on the President's address. That this House do agree with the address graciously delivered by His Excellency the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, on Friday, 31st October 2025. Continuation of general debate.
Thank you so much. Honorable members, you are just required to stand up and you do not raise your hand. The moment you stand up, the chair will recognize you. So I recognize honorable member for Dowa. Is it Dowa? Dowa West. Next is the honorable member for Mangochi South. And the last one, the honorable member for Palombe Northeast. In that order, please. Honorable member.
Right. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker, for recognizing the people of Dowa West. Let me also congratulate you, Madam Speaker, not forgetting our President, Father of the nation, Professor Wamtadika, and our former President, Dr. Makathe Shakwera, for being a good president for the past 5 years. May God bless them all. Yes. Madam Speaker, as a member of the Parliament for Doha West, I would like to thank my family and my friends for being a good support system and not forgetting the people of Doha West. My Mbambande team, our Senior Chief Kaembe, our senior groups, Kamanga, Senior Kaembe, Chatanga, Mfaifa, Kasunta, Mbadzulu, and also Nsogola. Madam Speaker, ndima wanyadila, ndima wakonda anthu amenewa. Madam Speaker, I joined politics to help people of the West constituency to prosper in life and to change the area of my new constituency. I'm the first lady, all were women. Surely, with enough assistance, the West constituency will not be the same. As the President already mentioned, no one will die with hunger. But in the West, if the President, our father, won't think about our people, definitely they will die with hunger. I urge you to consider these people so that they should never sleep with hunger. As of now, some are eating mangoes. Madam Speaker, please assist my constituency. Madam Speaker, Doha West, they depend on farming. But last season, there was a shortage of rainfall that affects many areas. Remember that, mai wa mapasa ama yamwitsa mofanana nake. I will repeat again the words of our President saying, no one will die with hunger. Madam Speaker and honorable members, hunger is not just a statistic. It is a reality for our communities, our families, and our futures. But it is also a challenge we can overcome together. Madam Speaker, now let me proceed to the next topic. The President mentioned about free education. I would like to thank him on that on behalf of everyone, but I'm concerned on exam period. The students pay for exams. Those who fail to pay, they don't write exams. I would like to ask, how are you going to best assist these students that are unable to pay? Madam Speaker, no student should be denied a future simply because they cannot afford an exam fee. Madam Speaker, another topic I'd like to talk about is a fertilizer problem. Since people of the West are reed farmers for staple food in Malawi, we have plenty of lands. Therefore, we deserve many beneficiaries if we want Malawi to have enough food. On the same, I'll make sure all fertilizers are safe and applied in my presence through my development task force team. Madam Speaker, sir, njala nchilombo. Aganizile anthu aku West. No food, no development. So I'll make sure the group village headmen are custodians of fertilizer till we apply them all in all beneficial lands. Madam Speaker, the Shimanza Road was started, but the construction has not been completed. I am kindly asked that this road be finished as soon as possible. With the rains already beginning, the unfinished road has become dangerous and is creating a serious hazard for our people there. This road is very important because many farmers use it to transport their farming equipment and their produce. It must reach Nambuma. But as it is now, things are not good. Transport will become very difficult. Carrying the sick to bigger hospitals will be a big challenge, and transporting essential items will be a big challenge too. If the road remains incomplete, I therefore ask, Madam Speaker, that the Shimanza road be completed quickly. The situation is already bad, considering how heavy the early rains were, and our communities are suffering. Let this not be the end of a speech, but the beginning of action. As we leave this room today, let us choose compassion, let us choose action, and let us choose change. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member. I now recognize the Honorable Member for Mangochi South. You have the floor, Honorable.
Congratulations.
Madam Deputy Speaker, honorable members of Parliament, distinguished guests, my fellow Malawians, a very good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon.
Madam Second Deputy Speaker, first and foremost, let me thank the Almighty Allah, the most merciful, for granting me this honor to stand before this honorable house. Today is my day, and today is a very beautiful day. I also thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, for according me the opportunity to rise and speak in this honorable house today. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, allow me at the very first beginning to extend my warmest congratulations to His Excellency Professor Peter Arthur Mutharika, the President of the Republic of Malawi, for making it once again into power, and also for delivering an inspiring and visionary the State of National Address. Welcome back, Mr. President. I also wish to extend my congratulations to you, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, and also my good brother here, First Deputy Speaker, Honorable Victor Hedwek Musowa. I congratulate you all. And also congratulations highly to the Speaker himself today, even if he's not available today, but send my regards. May Allah grant you all wisdom as we lead this august house for the betterment of this nation.
Amen.
Madam Second Deputy Speaker, allow me to congratulate and recognize my dear brother here, Honorable Ben Piri, also for his ministerial position, and all ministers here present. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I'm deeply humbled to serve as a member of Parliament for Mangochi South constituency under traditional authority Bananyambi, sub-traditional authority Minyanga, and of course, GVH Lumeta, GVH Nakapa, GVH Masuku, GVH Naipwi, GVH Kaipa, and all village headmen in my constituency. I sincerely thank the people of Mangochi South for trusting me with this noble responsibility. I thank all the religious leaders in my constituency, in particular Father Malasa, representing all Christians in Mangochi South, and I also thank Mufti Shafi, representing all Muslim members, also all Muslims in Mangochi South. Let me also thank my late father, Sheikh Yahya Tambuli, the former advisor to the President, His Excellency Peter, Professor Asam Talika, and also let me thank my mother, Liveness Abijana, for raising me from a little child to who I am today. May Allah bless them, and also may Allah grant my late father a highest rank in Jannatul Firdaus al-A'la. May Allah reward my entire family for their unwavering support and for the prayers that have prayed for me tirelessly day and night. I really thank my family for their du'as. Let me not forget to thank my very beautiful wife, Dr. Karen C. Tambuli, for her continuous support. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, allow me to express my gratitude to my international partners who have also contributed to my humanitarian initiatives, and also without them, I couldn't have been here today. Let me or allow me to recognize them in this honorable house today. The ACC President, Dr. Imtiaz Syed Qasim from South Africa, I thank you. I thank you, Mr. Noshad Adam and Maulana Shaheen Ismail from IAC Relief Project, South Africa. I say thank you. Mr. G. Naidu from Morocco, I say thank you for your support. Ms. Anthony from Australia, I say thank you for your support. Ms. Kathy Dino from United Kingdom, I say thank you. Mr. Umar bin Abu Samad from Saudi Arabia, I say thank you. Mr. Siedi Jafari from United Arab Emirates, I also thank you. Sheikh Abdul Sattar from Durban, South Africa, yes. I say thank you. Oh, yes. Professor D. Umar from Qatar, I say thank you. Oh, yes. The Vice President of Australia, I also thank you. Together, through these brothers and sisters mentioned above, we have supported over 34,000 people who were affected by Cyclone Fride across the nation. We have supported the students in secondary schools and universities of Malawi, different universities with uniforms, laptops, and other scholastic materials through these brothers and sisters. We have donated sporting material to Malawi Police Service to ensure, to encourage them with fitness. Through these brothers and sisters, we have donated over 640 wheelchairs to physically challenged people across the nation. Yes. We have built shelters and markets for small-scale traders through these brothers and sisters. We have constructed the house for the elderly in Nchinji. We have constructed houses here in Lilongwe. We have constructed houses in Zomba. We have constructed houses in Balaka. and also we did so in Mangochi district. We have drilled over 1,500 boreholes and water wells through these brothers and sisters. We have supported in construction of many places of worship across Malawi, serving all people of all faith. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the President's address has renewed hope for millions of Malawians, and I proudly stand strongly in full support of it. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, his announcement that school fees and school contributions are now waived, it is historical and life-changing toward education for all. This bold policy will open the doors of learning for countless children who were left behind due to poverty. As the representative of Mangochi South constituency, I am complementing this initiative by providing free school uniforms in my constituency, over 34 schools. I will provide free school uniforms to complement this. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the 5 billion CDF, we shall allocate some funds to support those in dire need, students in government secondary schools and also in public universities. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I don't want to see any children in my constituency staying home not being educated due to poverty. However, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I humbly appeal to the Minister of Education to revive the school feeding program. In my constituency, only few, we can say roughly about 5 schools who are benefiting from school feeding program. And I need the Minister of Education to bring this to his attention so that together we should achieve. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, many children walk hungry because their parents cannot afford to feed them in the morning due to poverty. Reintroducing the school feeding program, indeed, it will make a difference, and it will help many children to go to school with energy and also to pay focus and concentration during the classes. Additionally, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, in some areas of my constituency, children still travel long distances to the nearest schools, while some of those schools has no adequate school blocks, and teachers' houses are absent in those schools. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I promise to ensure that new schools, additional school class blocks, and teachers' houses are built closer to these communities so that every child should learn in a safe and accessible environment. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, poverty remains a very painful reality in my constituency. I have personally seen children using the remaining cooking oil from Bonya, from Zitumbua, as their body lotion when going to school. Madam, this is very shameful and very painful. As leaders, we don't need to see this happening. Ndizomvesa kwambiri chisoni mwana wa mpawi akumazola mafuta opikira Zitumbua, mafuta otapikidwa Bonya, popita ku school. Because of poverty. And as a nation, as leaders, we don't need to see this happening. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I wish to commend His Excellency Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika for introducing the 200 million Youth and Women Loan Fund. I will ensure that youth and women in my constituency, regardless of political affiliation, benefit equally so that we can empower our community in fight against poverty. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the announcement of 5 billion Constituency Development Fund, CDF, is one of the most ultimate in the State of National Address. We will immediately implement key infrastructure projects in Mangochi South, such as Namiaja River Bridge, Kazembe to Kaipa Bridge, Nakawale Bridge, Namajikute Bridge, Mponda tuna Michesi Bridge, Mbwasi Bridge, and Chamba Bridge, and other bridges which are in dire need of, which are in massive needs that we need to maintain them to the right structure.
You have 5 minutes, Honorable Member.
Madam Second Deputy Speaker, part of this fund will also be used to improve health services at Muribwanji Hospital, the only major hospital facility in the area. Currently, people still pay for medical services there, while many of the poor families cannot afford to do so. We will work hand in hand with Minister of Health to ensure that health care service is accessible and free, because good health is a right, is not a privilege. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, we shall also use the part of these funds to boost agricultural productivity, enhance food security, build markets, and promote trade, and also create local employment opportunities. I have already constructed 3 markets personally, and I will use these funds also to build over 22 markets in my constituency. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, electricity remains another challenge in my constituency. As you already know, these areas, they are destitute areas, and I will also request that whoever minister is Minister of Energy, I may say so, Madam Jane Mantanga, to also look at this so that we can also help my people, those who are suffering for connections, and also we need to put few transformers that people should benefit. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, as we all know that leadership is a calling, it's not a choice. My fellow honorable members of parliament, especially those who are newly elected, please, I need you to listen to me and listen good. Let us lead our people with kindness. Let us lead our people with compassion and love. Let us lead our people with humility and humbleness. Let us be approachable to our people. Let us be transparent and accountable to our people. Let us lead them without favor and ill will. Let us fear God always. Yes. My fellow honorable members of parliament, we give, not because we have, but we have because we give. End of quote. My fellow honorable members of parliament, chilipo chinafuna mbali. Let us be kind and humble to our people. Let us unite to maintain and build our nation. We are people here with different ideas, different expertise. Let us work together. Tisakulirane mitima, tizitandizana kuti tukule dziko lathu. I thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable. I now recognize Honorable Member for. Can I have order, please? Honorable Member for
Palombe Northeast.
Palombe Northeast. You have the floor, Honorable.
Thank you so much, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, for recognizing the people of Palombe Northeast constituency and affording me the honor to make my maiden speech in this august house. I rise with great pride and humility, having taken my seat as a member of parliament. Before I go further, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, let me congratulate you, Right Honorable Speaker, as well as the First Deputy Speaker, for ascending to that powerful position of speakership. Congratulations to all of you. Madam Deputy Speaker, let me also take this opportunity to extend my deepest congratulations to His Excellency, the State President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika on his resounding victory in the just ended 16 September 2025 general election. Indeed, his victory is not only his victory, but it's a victory for all Malawians. I also congratulate all the ministers and the deputy ministers, not forgetting the Minister of Finance, as well as Minister of Women and Children, Minister of Local Government, for your effort. You came to my constituency, and I just borrowed whatever you said. Thank you so much. Madam Deputy Speaker, I'll be failing in my duties if I do not recognize and thank my late wife, Alice, who took upon herself the whole campaign when I was outside the country. May her soul rest in peace. At the same time, Honorable Deputy Speaker, Second Deputy Speaker, let me also recognize the services and support being rendered to me by my fiancée. Cecilia Naluso, and shortly, Madam Deputy, Second Deputy Speaker will be getting married on 20th December 2025. May I take this opportunity to invite you all members of Parliament in here, including ministers. Thank you so much.
The invitation is noted, Honorable. Continue.
Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I would also like to express my profound gratitude to the people of Palombe Northeast for their support, including Paramount Chief Kaduya, Senior Chief Jualo, Tiez Maone, and Kaduya. I need also to assure them that I'll be their MP of choice, and I will do exactly what they have sent me for. Honorable Second Deputy Speaker, my sincere appreciation to my campaign team, led by Isaac Jackson, and all other people of Palombe Northeast. They did a great work. No wonder I got 24,941 votes, becoming the second highest in the land after Cholotava. Thank you so much, my people. Thank you so much, everybody that took part in that campaign. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, let me now turn to the nation of the address ably delivered by His Excellency, the State President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, on 31st October 2025. I wish to state that this SONA is a masterclass of leadership, touching on all aspirations of the people of Malawi, including people of Palombe Northeast constituency. The SONA offers hope for a Malawi okomera tonse. Second Deputy Speaker, through this SONA, Malawians are assured of the inflation will be reduced, expenditure will be controlled, and the government will start mobilizing enough revenue to implement its programs. Before I go further, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, let me inform you that we have a pressing issue in my constituency, and that is the construction of Migowi Swangoma via Nambazo Road. This road, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, will boost economic activities in the district and tourism around Lake Chirwa and in Port Lagoon. The funds for this road were compacted in Washington, D.C. in 2019 by the then former Minister of Finance, who is the current Minister of Finance again. However, we don't know what happened, and I don't want to know who did this. MCV. In 2020, the road was scraped off in the budget. And I would urge the Minister of Finance, as well as Minister of Transport and Public Works, to follow this up, because this road is very, very important to the people of Palombe Northeast. Madam Deputy Speaker, let me also thank His Excellency, the State President, for his vision that no Malawian will die of hunger. I want to thank government for purchasing 200 metric tons of maize from Zambia for free distribution. And I hope and believe that the people of Senior Chief Chwalo, Kaduya, and Maone will benefit from this. Madam Deputy Speaker, let me also acknowledge His Excellency Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika for constructing a district hospital for the people of Palombe and the surrounding districts, including people from Mozambique. However, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, this beautiful hospital, which was started by Professor Bingwa Mutharika, may his soul rest in peace, last year was renamed Reverend John Chilembe. I don't know why. I am tempted to believe that maybe people were looking for votes in Palombe. But let me inform you, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, that the Palombe district is for APM and the DPP party alone. That will be remain as such until 2085. Therefore, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, can I request the government, through the Minister of Health and Sanitation, to look into this and bring back our name, our beautiful name, Palombe District Hospital, because people, that's what they want.
You have 5 minutes to go, Honorable.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I need also to thank the President for the introduction of the free secondary school education. My constituency, as well as Palombe District, produces a lot of pupils every year. For the past 15 years, Palombe has been producing 78 pupils to various secondary schools. And half of that has not been materialized because of the poverty in Palombe. So this free secondary school education will help a lot in alleviating the people of Palombe Northeast, as well as looking at the future of these innocent standard 8 pupils who have just gone to secondary schools. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I would also like to bring to the attention of the Minister of Local Government that Migowi Trading Center has grown so big. And I request him, through his ministry, to consider making Palombe Migoi Trading Center a town council, as is Mangochi. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, let me also request the Minister of Homeland Security to tighten up security in Palombe, because we are bordering Mozambique. And most of the time, it is a zone for these other bandits, because it's Mozambique, they can just do something here and then rush to Mozambique. So the tightening of security in Palombe district is of paramount importance. Mr. Speaker, sir, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I would like to show gratitude to the State President again, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, for the reintroduction of Constituency Development Fund by allocating 5 billion a year to each constituency, making it 25 billion for the 5 years. I can assure you, with the 25 billion for the 5 years, Palombe Northeast will not be the same. With that, we'll construct the Migoi Nambazo Swango Matamak Road. We'll construct a community technical college at Dind. We'll also construct 2 full primary secondary schools in the constituency, because as of now, we don't have any boarding secondary school in Palombe Northeast constituency. We'll also upgrade the Chinolampian CDSS into a full secondary school with boarding facilities. We also construct 5 new primary schools, upgrade the Nambazo Health Center into a rural community hospital, revamping a piped water project from Miches by replacing the small pipes with bigger ones. We also procure 2 passenger boats to be ferrying on Lake Chira, as well as Mpoto Lagoon. We also construct a youth recreation center and many more infrastructures in Palombe Northeast constituency. Madam Deputy Speaker, with this 25 billion for the 5 years, I will invite you in my constituency in 2029, and maybe you may be thinking this is another Singapore. With these few remarks, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the people of Palombe Northeast support the motion on the SONA. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I now recognize the Honorable Lady for Kasungu. The Honorable Lady is Kasungu what?
Kasungu Southwest.
Kasungu Southwest.
Yes.
Blantyre what? Blantyre City South. Blantyre City Southeast and Zomba and Tondwe. In that order, please. Member for Kasungu Southwest, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, Madam Second Deputy Speaker. Thank you for recognizing people from Kasungu Southwest constituency, Madam. Allow me first and foremost to extend my heartfelt congratulations to His Excellency, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, for once again earning the trust of Malawians to serve as the 7th President of the Republic of Malawi. Congratulations, Our Excellency. I also thank our former President, Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera, for being a good leader for the past 5 years. I say congratulations for our former President. Madam Speaker, let me also extend my warm congratulations To you for election as the Speaker of the National Assembly leadership and experience continue to guide this august House with honor and diligence. Congratulations. Madam Speaker, I also congratulate First Deputy Speaker and also congratulate First Deputy Second Speaker and all honorable members, include all cabinet ministers. It wasn't easy to make it. Congratulations. Let me also thank the people of Kasungu Southwest constituency for putting trust in me as their member of parliament. My further heartfelt thanks goes to the chiefs in my area, namely Senior Chief Kawamba, T.A. Ntunduwala, T.A. Nyaza, T.A. Chaima, Senior Chief Chizuma, Senior Group Zimani, and all chiefs under this traditional authority. My organizing team, chaired by Mr. Baza, Yohane Banda, Mr. Kamaza, Rajab Dawa, Chair Anga Kumeneko, Mr. Jacob Banda, my sisters Onse, Jacob family, including my daughter, Chikondi, Immaculate, and Eona, with their players. With limited time, I cannot manage to mention all of them. Madam Speaker, Kasungu Southwest constituency is a newly established constituency born out of the recent demarcation exercise conducted by the Malawi Electoral Commission. This means that constituencies of Kasungu South and Kasungu West each contributed parts of their areas to form the new Kasungu Southwest constituency. I stand before this honorable House as this first ever member of parliament, which is truly humbling honor and responsibility. Being a new constituency, new elected female member of parliament, Madam Speaker, the people of Kasungu Southwest placed their trust and confidence in me to bring change, meaningful development to our area. Among the pressing needs they face are bridges, roads, clean water, and improve healthcare access. On the issue of farm input subsidy program FISIP, Madam Speaker, my constituency is deeply relieved. The government's decision to make fertilizer available at 10,000 per 50 kg bag is tremendous help to farmers who previously struggled due to soaring prices. This initiative will ensure food security in the coming year. For that, I say thank you, Professor Peter Mutharika. However, it is my plea to Minister of Agriculture that the timely availability of subsidized fertilizer should be seriously considered in my constituency. Madam Speaker, we have a numerous fertilizer selling points such as Kawamba, Ntunduwala, and Katenje, which are already received the said fertilizer, whilst people have already planted their crops. Madam Speaker, while I acknowledge that Kasungu district was not among the area declared under a state of emergency due to hunger, I must report that many families are still starving. I therefore appeal to the government to extend relief assistance, including maize distribution to those suffering in Kasungu Southwest constituency. Madam Speaker, the Lusa River, which runs through the constituency, is long and wide, posing a serious challenge to mobility, especially during the rain season. People are struggling to cross to access essential services. I therefore appeal to Honorable Minister of Transport to take just 2 hours to visit the area. I am certain, sir, that after such a visit, you will agree that urgent intervention is necessary to my constituency. From Chipembele to Kakota and Kawamba to Chafumbulula needed bridges constructing bridge like the one at Lusa River, Chinkoma Santi, Trech, is not a luxury, but a matter of saving lives. This bridge, Madam Speaker, is so important and it will ease the transportation of goods from Misos Ward to Lusa Ward, as the river stands as only a block. In particular, communities such as Kamboni, Tundwala, Kalanga, and Malepela face enormous hardship when traveling to Kasungu, either to access medical services at Kasungu District Hospital or any other trips. Same applies people from Chipembere, Kamboni, Kawamba, Zumani, Kalanga, Munye, Chakala. Among others, they traveling to Kola Health Center, they face difficulties because the roads are impassable. Madam Speaker, Madam, many residents are forced to carry clothes, extra clothes, because they must wade through water to reach medical facilities. I therefore, Madam Speaker, appeal to a newly appointed honorable Minister of Transport to rehabilitate roads in these areas, with urgently considering the fact that during rain season, the problem becomes worse. Madam Speaker, Honorable Minister should also be minded that from Linga Turnoff to Chimwankango Turnoff of the government wanted to construct a tarmac road, and what's the progress now? Chifukwa ndilankhule pamene pa Honorable Speaker, msewu umenewu ndi msewu wakale kwambiri umene adasiya ungwazi. Timatero kwathu kochewa. Ndipo ndifuna ndipemphe pano kuti msewu umenewu ngati government yathu yabwera pano pawo ndi chikhulupiriro changa ndizoti msewu umenewu ukozedwa ndithu.
Honorable member, what language are you speaking?
Chichewa. Chichewa pa.
Continue, Honorable.
Chichewa pa jawena. Madam Speaker, Madam, allow me to comment on issue of public health from the SONA. It is disheartening that in this day and age, some of our people still draw water from swamps and open sources shared with animals. As I speak, villages like Tundwala, Kalanga, Kawande, Zumani, Chafumbutula, Mbwabwa, Chikande, Saiko, Chinzanda, Vintenga, Katete, Munye, among others, and our drinks and safe water. I humbly appeal on their behalf for the government to provide boreholes in these areas.
You have
Some
5
community
minutes to
members
go.
in my constituency have never even seen what a borehole looks like, especially those living close to our Kasungu National Park. Madam Speaker, Madam, I also encouraged by the visionary leadership of the DPP government under Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, who continues to address such a pressing challenges. The allocation of 5 billion to constituencies will, in one way or another, help to transform areas like mine. I'm confident that with this support, the promises I made to my people will begin to materialize. I will build police unit at Kawamba Trading Center, Katenje Trading Center. I will also facilitate the building of police staff houses at Kamboni Trading Center, as we have already a police unit there. Furthermore, the allocation of 100 million for youth and 100 million for women shall improve the general livelihood of people in my constituency. Madam Speaker, Madam, to bring the attention of his honorable houses, another pressing matter concerning Kola Health Center and Kola Community Day Sunday School, both located in Kasungu Southwest constituency. Madam Speaker, Madam, while my people are grateful for presence of these two important facilities, it is regrettable that neither of them has access to electricity. This lack of power continues to undermine the effective delivery of essential health and education services. At Kola Health Center, the absence of electricity has made it extremely difficult for health personnel to operate efficiently, especially during the night. Expectant mothers, Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, sir, Madam Speaker, Madam, are often assisted under candlelight or mobile phone torches. Medical equipment such as the vaccine, refrigerators, and the diagnostics tools cannot function without power, putting lives at risk and compromising the quality of health care delivery. Madam Speaker, Kola Health Center is covered a distance of 85 kilometers from Kasungu District Hospital, with catchment area population of 58,247, covering of TA Senior Chief Chizuma, Nyaza, Chaima, and some villages of TA Sante area. Additionally, surrounded by several companies and place agriculture farms, namely Kola Pixars, Farm Impala Poultry Farm, with 61, 62, 63, up to 67, which all workers from the above-named farmers and the companies are survived by the very poor health center in question. Madam Speaker, the catchment area population is probably the second largest to Kasungu District Hospital. However, among the 38 rural health centers, Kola is the most underprivileged by with dedicated health care workers. Consequently, the facilities is maimed by the following candidates, which is of course far below recommended. One clinician, one pharmacy assistant, one statistical clerk, 3 nurses, 4 CMAs, 25 HSS, 2 hospital attendants. The facility conducted the following service: OPD, ICCM, VMC, ANC, maternity, labor, and delivery. Family planning, just to mention a few. Similarly, Kola Nyaza Trading Center, Kakoda Ndewe, Chikande, Chitu, Chiuni, Ntamayani, Longwe, Kapundu, Zumani, Kawamba, Kawande, Chakala, Tunduala, all primary and community-day secondary school are facing.
Consider winding up, Honorable.
Challenges to students and teacher cannot conduct evening studies session or use modern teaching tools that requires power. In this area, Madam Speaker, Madam, electricity is no longer a luxury, but a basic enabler to a quality education. I therefore humbly appeal to the Honorable Minister of Energy and all relevant authorities to prioritize the electrification, providing electricity to the mentioned facilities will not only uplift the living standards of the surrounding communities, but also enhance service delivery in health and education sector. With reliable power, Madam Speaker, Madam, our nurses will work safely and efficiently. Our teachers will teach better, and our students will learn with hope for a bright future. Finally, Madam Speaker, each and every primary school in my constituency is a dire need of classrooms, or most of them.
With those few remarks,
learners are still learning under the trees, Madam Speaker. May I request Honorable Minister of Education just to have an emergency visit. Surely we will witness all this. An example, Kabila Primary School, Chifero Primary School, both Malepera Zone, and Kabanje Primary School, Kakota Primary School, both Nyaza Zone. Picture for how deliberated this primary school are. So, Honorable Minister of Education, it's my plea to you to put my constituency into consideration through Malawi Education Reform Program, MEREP. In addition,
so much,
all these
Honorable.
primary and secondary schools have adequate teachers, so considering teachers.
So much,
Finally,
Honorable.
with these few, I thank our President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutarika, for free education. With this but sincere remarks, Madam Speaker, Kasungu Southwest constituency, I support SONA. May God bless Kasungu Southwest. May God bless Malawi. I submit, Madam.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member for Blantyre City.
Point of order.
Blantyre City.
Point of order.
It's
Blantyre City, South Luzu.
It's Blantyre City what?
Blantyre City, South Luzu.
Blantyre City South. What has gone out of order? Honorable, have a seat. Honorable members, please sit down. Honorable member for Blantyre
City, Chichiri Misesa.
Blantyre City, Chichiri Misesa.
Yes.
What has gone out of order?
Thank you very much.
Honorable member for, is it in Neno? Please have a seat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Second Deputy Speaker, for recognizing the interest
Can I have order, honorable members?
And Blantyre City Chirimisese. When the honorable member for Palombe Northeast was speaking, he sugarcoated his fiancée, and he left many members in a quagmire. So we were wondering as to why he did not mention the name of the fiancée. But he has, he has told me.
Thank you so much, Honorable.
He's having a wedding on 20th December. That's why he has a fiancée. And now what has gone out of order is that, Honorable Second Deputy Speaker, I have noted that we men, male members, when we are delivering our speeches, we tend to sugarcoat our spouses. Oh, yes. But for the female members of parliament, yes, they are hiding their spouses in a cocoon. Is it in order, you being a lady, Second Deputy Speaker, being a lady, you being a lady, is it in order to hide your spouses in a cocoon in this honorable house?
Honorable member, we are not hiding our spouses, please. Thank you. Honorable member for Blantyre City South, you have the floor.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. First of all, I would like to offer my sincere condolences to the Nessa and Bobe family as they have lost their loved one this morning, Dr. Victoria. She was someone I knew personally, and I was very touched this morning. So I would also like to appeal to the Minister of Defense, just like everybody else in the House, that may the family please face justice, because what happened this morning was very terrible. So I wanted to offer my sincere condolences to the family. Madam Speaker, thank you for recognizing the people of Blantyre City South Lunzu constituency to contribute to the debate of the State of the Nation address. I stand here today because of the people of Blantyre City South Lunzu that entrusted me with their vote, and I assure them that I'm fully committed to serving them with the dedication and integrity for the next 5 years and beyond. Madam Speaker, as this is my maiden speech and my first time to speak in this august House, allow me to congratulate you for becoming the second Deputy Speaker of the House, but also allow me to congratulate the first Deputy Speaker, Mr. Honorable Musowa, for ascending to that seat. Congratulations to the both of you. It is an honor to serve under your collective leadership, and I hope that we continue to demonstrate fairness, courage, and diligence. I have every confidence in your guidance as we work together in this House. Let me also congratulate His Excellency, the State President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, on his victory on the 16th September general election. His proven leadership is exactly what Malawians have needed over the past 5 years. Madam Speaker, before I proceed, also allow me to express my deepest gratitude to the mighty God for His grace throughout my political journey to this Parliament. Standing here today is a true testimony that leadership is truly God-given.
Amen.
Being elected as Member of Parliament for Blantyre City South Lunzu has been both fulfilling and challenging, but it has also been profoundly meaningful. Having studied political science, it was always my dream to apply my knowledge in real service to my nation. In Malawi, very few people end up practicing exactly what they studied. And so to be here today, serving my constituency, is both a blessing and a privilege.
Amen.
I'm also inspired by my mother, Honorable Susan Dalama, who served in this House with distinction over a decade. Her humility and dedication taught me that leadership is ultimately about touching lives and uplifting communities. My passion has always been to contribute meaningfully to the development of this country, to be part of crafting solutions in areas such as education, healthcare, gender, youth empowerment. These are the issues that define the daily realities of our people, and it is in these areas that I intend to focus my energy and effort. Amen. Madam Speaker, the journey to this House, as I said, was without hardship. As a woman in politics, as a young woman in politics, the path is never straightforward. We face a lot of barriers that our male counterparts rarely encounter. We face deep-rooted stereotypes, bullying, intimidation, and the constant scrutiny of our character, appearances, and competence. You, Madam Speaker, and my fellow female honorables seated in this House know this reality all too well. In spite of these challenges, I stand here today as the only woman elected in the entire city of Blantyre in the 2025 general elections. In spite, a humbling honor and powerful reminder of what women can accomplish when they are trusted with leadership. The victory is not mine alone. It is a statement about strength, resilience, and capability of Malawian women. When given the opportunity, women do not just participate, they lead, they deliver, and they transform communities. Amen. Madam Speaker, the election in Blantyre City South Lunzu was tightly contested, and disagreements over the results took a matter to the High Court. I wish to commend the judiciary for its professionalism and fairness, and the Malawi Electoral Commission for also diligently carrying out its mandate. The court ultimately upheld the true will of the people, and for that I am eternally grateful. Throughout this difficult period, my people remained patient, steadfast, and unwavering in their support. This victory belongs to them. It reaffirms our collective belief that in Malawi, every vote counts, and that our justice system, when called upon, can and does protect the voice of the people. Madam Speaker, my deepest appreciation goes to my husband, Mr. Hami, my family, my campaign team, my friends, and for unwavering support. I also extend my sincere thanks to the traditional leaders of my constituency, Tie Machinchiri and Tie Kapeni, and especially Group Village Head Matenje, for her encouragement when others doubted me. I also honor the support of the many chiefs who stood by me. It is important for me, Madam Speaker, to mention these chiefs by name as they hold a special place in my heart. Afuma Kameza 1, Afuma Mbwanda, Afuma Nasiri, Afuma Mawela, Afuma Chiwasa, Afuma Chimwaza, Afuma Masame, Afuma Mapanda, Afuma Davide, Afuma Kachiswe, Afuma Chinseu, incoming Fumchiwere, Afuma Machombe, Afuma Mlenga, Afuma Chirembwe, and Afuma Mambweni. Above all, I also want to thank the people of Blantyre City South Lunzu who affectionately call me Mlela Kungwa. I will honor the title by serving them with humility and diligence. Madam Speaker, with acknowledgements made, allow me now to turn to the State of the Nation address that was delivered by His Excellency, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. I commend His Excellency for delivering such an inspiring, forward-looking, and unifying message, one that has restored hope and determination among Malawians. His focus on economic recovery, food security, infrastructure, and social empowerment speaks directly to the priorities of the people of Blantyre City, South Lunzu. Guided by his nation vision, allow me to outline the pressing development priorities of my constituency. I will not be able to outline every development, but just the key ones. To begin with, Madam Speaker, the roads in Machinjiri are unacceptable for a city constituency. Although we lie within Blantyre City, we experience conditions similar to a remote area. As one writer observed, in Machinjiri, people drive on the left of the road as mandated, but they drive on whatever is left of the road. This accurately reflects the horrible conditions of the main road from Enejem Kameza through Rwanda, Tawira, Area 5, Nkolokoti to Kama. During rainy seasons, the situation becomes even worse. Residents often wonder whether South Lunzu truly belongs to Blantyre City. Even more troubling, Madam Speaker, is the fact that the road from Area 5 through Area 10 to the main road to Zomba has multiple times been budgeted as a tarmac road in this very house, but on the ground it remains dusty, muddy, and impassable. My people from Blantyre South Lunzu rightly demand accountability for this road. The reformed CDF allocation will also, just as all the MPs have alluded, will also help our constituency to rehabilitate the main road from Peretia through Kama, Kolokoti, Chikapa, Tawira to Rwanda to Enejem with street lights just to make the streets safe. Construction of the tarmac road from Kama to Machombe, Area 6 to Area 1. Completion of the tarmac road from Chikapa to Area 6 via Mbwanda. The roads will transform trade, movement, access to services. Madam Speaker, Machinjiri is one of the most densely populated areas in urban Malawi. Its young people and women possess enormous potential. Their greatest obstacle has always been lack of capital. The President's initiative for dedicating funding for women and youth entrepreneurship is exactly what the constituency has been waiting for. The excitement among the people is very overwhelming. They are ready to work, ready to innovate, and ready to build their own future. Madam Speaker, although our constituency is full of talented youth, we lack government technical college. This limits opportunities for skill development. With TEVETA's support, I have trained about 780 youth in welding, other trades through 5 centers which are established, but this is only a fraction of what is needed. I look forward to working with the Minister of Labor, Skills and Innovation to secure construction for a fully fledged technical college in Machinjiri.
You have 5 minutes to go, Honorable.
Madam Speaker, in line with the President's improvement to public health, we would like to also construct a new health center in Chitukuko, Kolokoti, Chikapa Ward, St. Teresa, Kameza, South Lunzu Ward. We are also going to be able to provide ambulances for all 3 health centers. We are also going to extend building female and male wards at South Lunzu Health Center. We also plan to establish under 5 clinics in Kolokoti, Area 10 and Area 12. Madam Speaker, let me conclude, as I do not have a lot of time left. Madam Speaker, the people of Blantyre City, South Lunzu are ready to work with the government to realize the President's vision for an inclusive, prosperous, and united Malawi. For years, our constituency was neglected. We saw trucks arrive at our ADMAX only to offload Madeya instead of maize. And our people asked, Kodibo Marimati and Trago South Lunzu Feziweto. At that level of disgrace was painful. And the people of South Lunzu were taken for granted. The previous administration failed Malawians. There was no forex, no electricity, no water, no maize, and ultimately gave us no hope. But Malawians spoke clearly through the ballots. They chose His Excellency Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, a chosen leader who promises what he can deliver and delivers what he promises. As we say in Machinjiri, uyu ndi mtsogoleri osankhidwa ndi Yahweh. Today we finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. We are making Malawi and Blantyre City South Lunzu great again. Malawians deserve a proven leader, and we are truly blessed to have a leader in Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. For my constituency, this is a new dawn, a new president, a new member of parliament, and a renewed beginning. My friends on the other side, Boma Munalandisa, Boma Anatenga Madolo. May God bless Blantyre City South Lunzu. May God bless Democratic Progressive Party. May God bless and sustain our state president, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. May God bless the Republic of Malawi. And Madam Speaker, I, together with the people of Blantyre City South Lunzu, submit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member. I now recognize the Honorable Member for Zomba Tondwe. Honorable Member, you have the floor.
Thank you so much.
Honorable members, order. Honorable members. Honorable members. Can I have order, honorable members? Honorable Member for Zomba Tondo, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, Second Deputy Speaker. Allow me, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, to start by congratulating the Speaker of this House, the First Deputy Speaker, and indeed yourself on ascending into power. Allow me also to take this opportunity to congratulate the leader of the House, the able leader of the House, the leader of opposition sitting on the other side, our government chief whip and their respective deputies, not forgetting our youthful commissioners, Madam Second Deputy Speaker. I would also like to take advantage of this to congratulate each and every member who's in this House. I know it was in this. It won't be fair, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, if I don't congratulate my president, the president of my party, the president of this country, the Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. I would also not be fair if I don't congratulate him and his lean and capable cabinet. Some of the members of cabinet are sitting here. We congratulate you. And a vote of thanks. I'd like to thank the Almighty God for using the people of Zomba Tondwe for me to get this opportunity to sit on this seat. I really appreciate. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, we were 8 in our constituency fighting for this position. And I'm thanking these people from Tondwe, Zomba Tondwe, because I got 63% of the votes and the rest of my 7 colleagues shared the remaining 32%. I think I have reasons to thank God for that. Like my colleagues, I won't be fair if I don't thank my family, my friends, of course led by my lovely wife, Emily. I may not repeat because some of you. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, allow me to, on a special way, appreciate the mighty Democratic Progressive Party and led by my president, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, who personally came to my constituency to fight for me together with the First Lady of this country, Professor Gertrude Mutharika. I don't take their support for granted. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the head of state and the First Lady were coming together with the state vice president, including my regional vice president, who is currently the Minister of Education, and indeed the rest of the other members from my party. So I don't take that support for granted. I would therefore,
There is a lot of
Madam
background noise,
Second Deputy
honorable
Speaker,
members.
like to assure the above-mentioned people, including the people from Zomba Tondwe, that I will not disappoint them. If you allow me, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, to borrow the words from the Minister of Labour, Dr. Ben Piri, sitting in front of me, he has said, advising some of us.
The honorable minister is the minister responsible for local
My
government.
apologies, local government. Local government. I think he got it. Cholo Cento. Thank you. He advised, and I agree, with the current leadership, a leader like APM, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, what we should be doing as members of parliament, I think from now onwards, is to simply appreciate and outline our plans for the constituencies, not necessarily asking our cabinet members. I'm saying this because, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, 5 billion is a lot of money. And I would generally like to assure people from Zomba Tondwe that with the 5 billion, I stand to, together with them, develop the constituency. On our priority list, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, are issues of water, issues of bridges along our roads, issues to do with health centers, police units to cover our security issues. And indeed, we would be asking here and there for the support from our cabinet members. In mind, we have an issue of community technical colleges, which I would surely link with the Minister of Labour sitting there and his ministry. And again, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, let me generally say that one other item other than what we would cover under the 5 billion, I would like to ask the Minister of Transport to consider the upgrading of the Tondwe Jali Road, which covers 3 constituencies, as my honorable colleagues have earlier mentioned. The 5 billion would not be enough for the tarmac road, so we'll push that for the mentioned items. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, allow me to comment on the current affairs of this nation. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, coming from a background of serious economical challenges, serious human rights challenges, man-made challenges, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I don't know what would have happened if the professor, His Excellency Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, didn't accept our call to come back. I don't know the state this country, the direction this country was taking. Because, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, over the past 5 years, this country has experienced arbitrary arrests time and again. This country has experienced the elements of torture, discrimination. In mind, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I have the panga knives guys. Young people being used for violence. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I would also cite an example of, let me take that again. I'm concerned, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, because of the case of panga knives young guys. And this is not political. I'm a youth going towards manhood, I would say, but adulthood. What I'm trying to say on the other side of the house is the fact that these issues have to be taken seriously. Issues of violence are an issue of concern. Madam, my colleague sitting next to me had a bad experience. We have seen those guys attacking assets within Parliament, where we expect the maximum of security. I think that's a worrisome situation. And if we tolerate that, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, this country would be heading for disaster. We have seen people trying to demonstrate in this country, following their rights, and they were not allowed, and instead they faced these pangas. I think we have to change, and the list would continue. What is Wallisam, Madam Second Deputy Speaker? What is Wallisam? Madam Second Deputy Speaker, what is so worrisome is the fact that all these atrocities have been happening, and government then has had access to full evidence of these atrocities. It's not like something, these are not cases where you're looking for evidence. We had evidence from CCTVs, from videos, from people that have actually seen these cases happening, but the government under the security arms could not do anything. I think, on a serious note, as a country, we need to change that. Now, that is why I mentioned to say, can we try for a moment to imagine what would happen if the professor didn't accept to come back? We can just imagine, but I think we're heading for disaster. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I want each one of us to sit for a moment, reflect. We come here sometimes because we take it as a routine, but if we really love our country, I think quality matters. This is why I stand here more or less like I'm praising the president of this country, but there are reasons why I'm doing that. You know, as a country, we need bilateral partners. We can't work alone. That's why we need leadership like the one I'm talking about, leadership of the professor. We have seen it with our eyes, that even world leaders like Barack Obama, the president of US, the former president, leaders like Putin, president of Russia, sitting shoulder to shoulder, comfortably hugging our president. That's the kind of trust we need from those countries. And I think I would like to advise Malawians and even members sitting here that when God gives us an opportunity to have a leader of that caliber, we should not take things for granted. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I would love to therefore declare that for the past 5 years we've been living in fear. It's better to live without money, but at least have the peace of mind. But for the past 5 years, under the guy sitting on the other side, we have been living in fear, like we're in prison. The coming of Professor gives us that kind of freedom. And I think I can declare that we are now feeling at home. Now my point is, let me try to comment something on the SONA. One or two things on SONA. We all know, like I said, our president is serious with managing the affairs of this country. And I was just looking at his, the paperwork from the SONA, matching it with what is happening on the ground. They are making sense. For instance, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the president of this country, under the leadership of Professor Thabita Mutharika, has already effected physical measures, trying to cut courts, because he's trying to demonstrate his seriousness. He's not just talking. He's trying to demonstrate his seriousness on the physical discipline.
You have 5 minutes, Honorable.
Thank you so much, Madam Second Deputy Speaker. I am so worried, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, because we are told for the past 5 years, this government has borrowed over 17 trillion. I think that's a worrisome situation. And I would therefore urge the Minister of Finance to try probably asking for debt cancellation or stuff like that. Otherwise, it may not be easy for us to manage this if we think of the going concern. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, it's my time. Let me comment something on agriculture. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, 8 p.m., the president of this country, the professor, has assured us that he will not allow any Malawian to die of hunger. And his threats are indicating towards the same direction. We have all the trust, but I'd like to ask the Minister of Agriculture to consider this item. We have seen previously this government and previous governments buying tractors for our farmers, maybe mega farmers or farmers in general. I would like to suggest that the Minister of Agriculture may need to consider the purchasing of small tractors that would be used by even if you just consider the cost of one big tractor compared to the cost of 10, 15 small tractors, you find the prices may be matching. Now, if we try to invest in these small tractors, it means we'll be saving a lot of farmers at the same time. A lot of farmers at different places. I think that's the direction we should be going as a country, because that would not only improve our efficiency in terms of the production of agricultural aspects, it would also be creating multiple jobs for our growing youths. Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, the president of this country, has mentioned time and again, including this honor, that is, he has much interest on the development of technical colleges. They were there, they are coming back now. These students, these graduates from these technical colleges would be getting jobs from these tractors. And my interest as a suggestion to the Minister of Agriculture is they should consider this against the production that this country needs. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I have an issue of mining. In my constituency, there's a new gold mine. A lot of people may not know, but it's a viable entity, and it's offering us employment opportunities for the people of Zomba Tondwe. But I would like to, because it's a new mine, and probably because Malawi is not so exposed to that level in terms of mining, I would like the Minister of Mining to push some special interest towards these developments, because in mind, we have issues of security of our employees, the labor force which is coming from our constituencies, their safety, their protection, in terms of the quality assurances. I would like to invite the ministry to, you may send agents to check their standards so that they can, these mining guys can be helped in terms of improvement of the mine. And that's why I mentioned of the, I was asking for the load, because obviously this mine would need a reasonable, a better load. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, allow me to comment on education. The way I'm seeing education with reference to the SONA, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, against our background, I would relate it to a situation where this country was only putting interest on the rich, ignoring the poor families. I'm saying this because if we reflect on the years back, the only students that were allowed to write exams...
Consider winding up, Honorable.
Much obliged, Madam Second Deputy Speaker. If we consider that background, it was not easy for a poor family to pay for the fees, to pay for the IDs. So that was giving an opportunity to the rich only. I think this country needs to give chances to all Malawians, irrespective of the financial status of those Malawians. So what this is, the free education, what it means is it's giving the chance to all Malawians. It's not just asking people to learn for free, to learn and do everything for free. It's an issue of trying to equalize. These rights, all Malawians should have equal rights in as far as education is concerned. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I'll be finishing my speech by simply declaring from the people of Zomba Tondwe that this piece, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I couldn't comment on everything because of the limited time, but if we are to follow whatever is in here, and I'm assured the leader mentioned that whatever APM says, we should be assured it will happen. Yeah. And the experience has it that when APM says, things happen. I have all the confidence that this country is on the right direction. And I want to assure people of my constituency, people of Zomba Tondwe, that this time they should be ready for visible developments than any other time before. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I would then therefore generally I'll close my statement by declaring that this professor, the president of this country, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, is simply a genius. I therefore declare that my friend sitting on the other side should be ready and be used to sit there, because DPP is here forever. With those few remarks, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I support this honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Honorable members. Honorable members. And I have order. Honorable members to my right. Honorable members to my right, can I have order? Thank you. Honorable members, before I adjourn before I suspend the House for a health break, I've got 2 announcements to make, and I'm expecting honorable members to take their seats. Thank you. The first one, honorable members, is to inform this August House the presence of distinguished visitors who are in the gallery from ex-MDF soldiers. The honorable member for Rumpi, the honorable member for Rumpi East, I think is the one supporting those ex-MDF soldiers to come to Parliament. There are 25 of them in number. Honorable members, please join me in extending the warm welcome to our ex-MDF soldiers. If I request our ex-MDF soldiers to stand so that your members of Parliament should be able to see you. Thank you so much. You may have your seat. You may take your seats. Zikomo kwambiri. The second announcement, honorable members, is to inform the August House that we have visitors from Chiradzulu Ngurudi. These are chiefs from Chiradzulu Ngurudi, being led by Senior Chief Likoswe and the Sabutie Haji and the group village headmen. Tiafunse mafumu atu ayimirire kuti ma members of Parliament akuoneni. Zikomo kwambiri mafumu atu. Zikomo kwambiri mafumu atu kuti munabwera ku nyumba ya malamulo. Zikomo kwambiri mukhoza okhala pansi. Zikomo. Honorable members, I now suspend the House. The House will resume at 4:15. House suspended.